Is the world witnessing a massive shift in global pop culture so quietly that many people have not even realized it yet? And if that is true, why is the name of a young singer from South Korea suddenly dominating internet searches in Mexico, surpassing public curiosity toward many major Western entertainment figures who for decades were considered untouchable? That question sounds dramatic, perhaps even exaggerated to some people, but the latest data from Google Trends has revealed a phenomenon that is difficult to ignore. Jungkook has exploded once again, this time not in South Korea, the United States, or Japan, but in one of the largest countries in Latin America, Mexico. And what shocked the public was not merely ordinary popularity, but the way the explosion happened: massive, emotional, viral, and almost like a new cultural wave taking over the attention of the younger generation. Amid the long-standing dominance of Western music in Latin America, Jungkook's emergence as one of the most searched topics on Google Trends Mexico sparked intense discussions across international social media. Many fans described it as proof that a new era of global pop has begun. But on the other side, a much larger and more provocative question also emerged. Is the popularity of Western artists slowly starting to be overshadowed by the new generation K-pop wave led by figures such as Jungkook? Reports from South Korean media stated that Jungkook successfully ranked first in the related topics category on Google Trends Mexico under the label Jungkook, South Korean singer and songwriter. This fact quickly spread throughout international music fan communities because it suggested something deeper than a temporary viral moment. In the top queries category, Jungkook's name reportedly appeared multiple times in positions 2, 3, 6, and 10, directly below BTS, which remains a global phenomenon of its own. Meanwhile, in the rising queries category, Jungkook also dominated positions 3, 4, 7, and 9, showing an extremely aggressive rise in search interest. This phenomenon triggered emotional reactions from fans all over the world. Many armies viewed the achievement as more than digital statistics, but rather as a symbol of how Asian cultural influence has now penetrated regions once strongly associated with the dominance of Western and Latin music. Some comments even described what happened in Mexico as not normal, because Jungkook's level of exposure in the country seemed to appear almost everywhere. One viral post on X strengthened that narrative. A fan shared an experience that sounded almost like a movie scene, describing how the song Standing Next to You was playing in nearly every Uber they took in Mexico. The story sounded simple, but its impact on social media was enormous because it portrayed something far more emotional than chart numbers or streaming data. Jungkook's song was not only being heard by hardcore K-pop fans, but had entered everyday public spaces, becoming part of the city atmosphere, radio broadcasts, daily commutes, and ordinary conversations among local people. Many internet users then began wondering, how is it possible for a Korean idol to achieve such deep cultural penetration in Latin America? Hasn't the region long been known for its loyalty toward local music, reggaeton, Latin pop, and Western superstars? Why would an English-language song performed by a Korean artist create such a powerful emotional resonance? The answer may lie in the massive transformation of the global entertainment industry over the last decade. The music world has changed drastically since the streaming era completely reshaped how people consume entertainment. In the past, popularity was built through television, national radio, and major Western record labels. Now, digital algorithms have opened new pathways for artists from anywhere in the world to enter international markets. Yet, even in the digital era, not every artist is capable of creating cross-cultural emotional impact the way Jungkook has. Standing Next to You, the single from his solo debut album Golden, became one of the clearest examples of how modern music now moves beyond geographical boundaries. The song was not only commercially successful, but also managed to build a strong emotional identity among global listeners. With its retro pop atmosphere, emotional vocals, grand production, and viral choreography, the track felt like a combination of classic pop nostalgia and the energy of the modern digital generation. When the song topped the Billboard Global 200 and Billboard Global XGL US charts, many music analysts initially considered it simply the effect of BTS's extraordinarily powerful fandom. But what is now happening in Mexico has begun changing the way people view the Jungkook phenomenon. This is no longer just about a massive fandom. It is about how one artist can become part of popular culture in a country that does not even share direct linguistic or cultural ties with him. Public reactions in Mexico have also revealed something fascinating. Many local social media users started creating videos, memes, reaction content, and dance challenges using Jungkook's music. Several local radio stations were reportedly flooded with listener requests asking for "Standing Next to You" to be replayed repeatedly. For some observers, the situation resembled moments in history when Western artists such as Michael Jackson or Justin Bieber experienced explosive worldwide popularity that felt more like a social phenomenon than simple entertainment. Yet that comparison itself sparked new controversy. Many netizens began comparing Jungkook's impact to previous generations of Western pop icons. Some believed the comparison was far too exaggerated, while others argued that the world is indeed entering a major cultural transition era. They pointed out how Asian artists are no longer positioned as merely an alternative, but are increasingly becoming part of the global mainstream itself. This phenomenon also reflects a major shift in how younger generations perceive cultural identity. If global music was once almost always associated with the United States or the United Kingdom, today young people across many countries appear far more open to artists from South Korea, Japan, Thailand, and other Asian nations. Jungkook has become one of the clear symbols of that transformation because he successfully combines a global image with Asian identity without losing universal appeal. In Indonesia itself, news about Jungkook dominating Google Trends Mexico immediately went viral among BTS fans. Many armies expressed pride in seeing the Golden Magne continue making new history in the international music industry. Phrases such as "Jungkook is loved" flooded social media, reflecting the extremely strong emotional bond between the artist and his global fandom. However, behind the celebration, more serious and academic discussions also emerged regarding the changing center of global popular culture power. For decades, the Western entertainment industry held a dominant position in determining global trends. Hollywood, Grammy Awards, MTV, and Billboard became symbols of international pop culture supremacy. But now, phenomena like Jungkook suggest that the cultural center of gravity may be shifting toward a far more multipolar direction. Some cultural observers even stated that Jungkook's success in Mexico is not merely an individual victory, but part of a larger expansion of the Korean wave or Hallyu phenomenon. From Korean dramas and fashion to the beauty industry and music, South Korea's influence is becoming increasingly visible around the world. And among current K-pop figures, Jungkook is considered one of the artists with the most universal appeal. His face is widely recognized, his voice instantly identifiable, his stage presence aggressive yet emotional, and his image resonates across different age groups. He is not only popular among teenagers, but also attracts casual listeners who previously did not even follow K-pop. This is why many people believe Jungkook has surpassed the status of an ordinary idol and is moving toward the level of a true global superstar. The popularity explosion in Mexico may appear to be just another internet headline, but its symbolic impact is far greater than many realize. When the name of a Korean artist dominates search trends in a Latin American country and his songs are played across local radio stations, and even in everyday Uber rides, the world is witnessing undeniable proof that cultural boundaries are collapsing faster than ever before. And perhaps the most surprising question is no longer whether Jungkook is popular or not. The real question is, how far will this phenomenon continue to grow? Is this only a temporary wave that will fade within a few years, or the beginning of a new era in which Asian artists become the next center of global pop culture? Because if one artist like Jungkook can create a popularity explosion, this massive in Mexico alone, many people are beginning to believe that the international music industry may be standing on the edge of a cultural transformation far bigger than the public has fully realized.